Well, over the weekend, a lot of American air travelers found out things are falling apart. Southwest Airlines canceled probably half of their flights this weekend. Now, why did that happen? Well, we told you last night the truth about why it happened. We know the truth because we've spoken to people who are directly involved in it. Pilots at Southwest Airlines are facing a vaccine mandate. They will be fired right before Christmas if they don't submit to medicine they don't want to take. A lot of them have already recovered from COVID. They don't need the vaccines. But the Biden administration is forcing them anyway. And so this weekend, a lot of them didn't show up for work. That used to be called civil disobedience. But that's what's actually happening. That happened this weekend. There's no doubt about it. And the fact that virtually everyone in charge is lying about it tells you a lot. It tells you, on the one hand, they don't want to own up to the results of their policies, their reckless, crazy policies, which are in effect a power grab and not public health. But it also tells you they're very worried. Because when ordinary people realize they have power too, especially people with skills, people who do things most people can't do, like fly airplanes or run air traffic control centers, when they realize simply by not doing those things, they can be heard, maybe the government has less power than they think they do. So for the past 24 hours, you've seen the usual liar stand up and shout us down. Oh, no, that's not what happened. It was weather that somehow only affected Southwest Airlines. You heard the CEO of Southwest Airlines go on television and tell that lie. His name is Gary Kelly. He's under an awful lot of pressure. So maybe he had to lie, but he definitely lied. He went on TV today and said, oh, no, it had nothing to do with Biden's vaccine mandates. Watch.
I've seen a lot of people invested in this idea that this is somehow related to vaccine mandates.
There's just no evidence of that. As I said, and as Captain Murray said, our people are working very hard. They're doing a great job. I'm very proud of them, and especially when we get into a difficult situation like this, they're also delayed. They're also ending up in places that they didn't expect. So, no, our people are doing a phenomenal job.
Well, your people are doing a phenomenal job standing up for what they believe in the face of tyranny. But to say there's no evidence this was the result, a direct reaction to Joe Biden vaccine mandates, is a lie. And you know it's a lie if you know anything about the company you run, and doubtless he does. Later in the same interview, Gary Kelly of Southwest made it clear that Biden's mandate is the only reason he's forcing his employees to get the shot or be fired.
And the vaccine mandate obviously is controversial, and it's not anything that I wish for our company. This is a government mandate. It's a presidential order, and we're doing our best to comply with that.
Oh, it's a government mandate. That would be the same government that is ignoring its own laws, that is ignoring federal immigration law and allowing the rest of the world into our country unchecked. That's a violation of the law. The Biden administration is abetting illegal behavior. So for the CEO of a company to say, we must follow the law as directed by an administration that is violating the law on a mass scale is a little much. And everyone knows it. Lying, lying, lying. Well, the governor of Texas, to his great credit, Greg Abbott, just banned vaccine mandates in his state. Southwest is headquartered in Texas. And yet Southwest and now American Airlines and IBM have announced they will defy Greg Abbott's ban. Oh, they're more afraid of Joe Biden than they are of Greg Abbott. Let's hope that changes. Over at the White House, by the way, Joe Biden's top flack was doing what she does every day, lying, lying, lying. Here are more lies about what happened at Southwest.
I know there was a little hubbub over the course of the last few days about Southwest Airlines. We now know that some of those claims were absolutely false, and actually the issues were completely unrelated to vaccine mandates.
Oh, you lie. They were not completely unrelated to vaccine mandates. Talk to the people who called in sick. They were a direct result of the vaccine mandates. You did this, Joe Biden, White House. You are wrecking our interstate travel system. And over Christmas, you're going to make it impossible for people to travel. You did that. And at some point, it's going to be very obvious to the whole country.